Hey, everyone. I am Takesha Michelle, and I'm going to just make sure that we have all the things working for you here on YouTube. And I should have checked this already. Guess what? This is our first live stream together. And I just want to make sure that everybody can see us. Wonderful. We are live. Get excited about it, everybody. We are here with you, and I am Takesha Michelle. Do you know that? I just love to ask because I wonder how many people know that I am Takesha Michelle. Well, guess what, y'all? I am Takesha Michelle, and leaders evolve through education and empowerment. So get excited about that. And I'm looking forward to sharing with you for the next little bit of time right here on my new YouTube channel. Y'all get excited about the new YouTube channel. It's E3. Think on these things. Thank you, Joy. Think on these things. And I just really wanted to celebrate with you all. So thank you so much for joining me and our guest. And I'll tell you more about her in just a little bit. But y'all, it's me, my evolution. And so let me tell you a little bit about the evolution before we get to talking with our guest today. So the sole purpose of Education Inside Out upon its inception in about 2017 was to encourage and empower parents and teachers to ensure the success of their children. That's really all we really focus. I'm trying to flow, but it keeps going out. And I don't know if it's going out for y'all, but it's definitely going out for me. But since that time, I've learned and I've grown so and training the mothers and families and parent advocates that have encouraged my evolution. So now, EIO, some of you may know it, or Education Inside Out, is so much more than it has been or than it even was. But guess what? Today, teachers and schools have specialized programs. We've created a parent empowerment conference that will return in 2020 version of our It's Me Parent Empowerment Conference. It's actually being renamed. All right. It's being renamed, and it's going to be PEAL, Parent Empowerment for Everyday Living. For those of you who had the opportunity to join us for those videos over on Education Inside Out Conference in 2026. So get excited about that. And guess what? This fall, we are launching our health and wellness programs. And I look forward to sharing them with you. And I look forward to you being a part of all of those, because the families that involved in that health and wellness program, we are super excited about what's to come. And guess what? Now, not only do I train teachers and parents, I also train community leaders as well. And so I'm super excited about all that has come over this time of Education Inside Out. There are several programs now that are under that parent umbrella. Parent umbrella. I thought that was a little bit funny. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Guess what? One more thing, we got merch. We got merchandise, y'all. That's what happens when you're in music and junk. We got merch, y'all. We have t-shirts, Education Inside Out t-shirts. We have Think on These Things t-shirts. And guess what? I want to share with y'all my book. Y'all wrote a book. Get excited about it. This book, Supporting School Improvement Goals Through Teacher Efficacy, and Meaningful Relationships is now available on Amazon. Y'all never thought I'd write a book. I didn't. I thought about it all the time, but I was like, I'm going to actually write it. Why? This is just standard stuff. Everyone should know this. But then I did, and I'm super excited about it. And not only do you get the book, but you still get me because I'll still train with this book. So again, I'm training teachers in schools and community leaders. So if you know anybody who needs some assistance to evolve or to grow in the area where they are, check out Supporting School Improvement Goals. I know even if you don't work in a school, if you work with children, if you work with other adults, if you're a leader, this book will help you. And so might the next one or the next one. So get excited about it. Now, just know that the link to purchase all of these things will be in the description below. Okay, you'll be able to go to either Education Inside Out or Parent Empowerment. It's me, Takesha Michelle, able to get any of the merchandise. And guess what? You can also donate. If you want to donate to our efforts, you can do so there as well. So now that we've gotten through all the commercials, all of the introductions, I want to ask you to join me in putting your hands together, because tonight is all about my guests. Like, I had to introduce me and tell you all about me and what we're going to be talking about on this channel. But I really want to talk to our guest. Y'all put your hands together because she's been waiting so patiently. And I know you see her. I'm going to let her talk so that we don't talk over each other, because some of you may know that I kind of have a problem with that. But tonight I'm going to let her share. So put your hands together and welcome to the stage Joy Spenser of Equity Before Birth. Yay! Yay!
Hello,
yay.
hello, hello.
And I want to hear all. Yay! I want to hear all about you and your organization. And you have a little feisty little lady who I had the opportunity to meet a few weeks ago. And she's something special. Shucks, just in a few moments, I was in her presence. It was really fun and really special. So if you will, please tell us a little bit about her. Tell us about Equity Before Birth and this time came to be.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, yes, I am the mama of a 6-year-old girl, sweet and sassy. She loves all things like music, art. She's currently next door in dance practice right now. She'll be in the Easter production on Sunday for Resurrection Sunday. And she's been doing that since she was about 3 years old, on cheerleading squads, on dance squads. She just had a violin recital last week, where she started violin lessons this week. So everything, she's my artsy fartsy child. Everything, art, music, dance, movement, she wants to do it. And so I noticed that when she was an infant and started pouring into that at an early age. And she's a natural talent. She has that big personality. So I always say I put her in things to get some of that tude and personality out of my house. And let it be invested and poured into other things. But yeah, she has changed my life so much, and is the reason why I also work in the space of empowering parents, supporting parents, advocating for parents, and parents to be. She's my why. She's my reason why. Related to that, I have the pleasure of serving and running a nonprofit called Equity Before Birth, and helping to eliminate maternal health disparities and improve the pregnancy and maternal health experience. And that does stem, like, my passion for that stems from experience navigating a high risk pregnancy, navigating needing additional support with an infant, needing additional support in parenthood, figuring out, hey, what what are we doing now that my whole entire life is different? And what we do is we aim to help eliminate financial barriers to receiving pregnancy and parenting related support. So what that looks like is helping people have access to baby supplies and doulas to have extra advocates in the room, or culturally affirming care, like being able to be seen by midwives, or even having transportation to your doctor's appointments. We do community engagement events. So sometimes we have an event series called Mama Moments. And sometimes we just do that. We just give that moment. But we also do health education, community empowerment, and other just ways to help people build trust and community with one another and realize that they aren't alone. It truly does take a village, and there are people that care.
Sorry. Thank you so much. I am so excited to hear so much about her and all the things that you're doing with your organization. I was trying to see how we had some folks who were trying to comment, and I got distracted too. But that was some really good information. Tell me this. So you have this organization, and you're helping all of these people, right? How does your daughter respond to the fact that you are also the person? You're her person. You help her. How is it that she responds to the fact that you also have to be available to help others?
Yeah, she really is after my own heart. She also really enjoys helping other people. She says all the time, I'm your best helper, mom." Like
Did you get that?
she enjoys helping me. I remember one time I was saying, "Oh my goodness, you've grown up so fast. You're not a baby anymore. Why can't you be a baby?" She said, "If I was a baby, I
Did
couldn't
you
help you."
did you hear me?
Mm-mm. What'd you say? I didn't catch what you said. Can you hear me?
Hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I heard nothing. I think this connect. I don't know what has happened, but I know you're answering me, but now you're frozen.
Oh no. Hmm.
There you are. Now
You got
share.
me. You got me back. Can you hear me?
No, really share.
Okay. So yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I so she enjoys helping people, and I love that about her. She
Mhm.
when I was kind of mourning her not being a baby anymore, she was like, "Well, mom, if I was still a baby, I wouldn't be able to be your best helper." And I actually took that and was like, "You know what? You're right, because you really do help me." She helps me set up vendor tables. She helps me pass out materials, and so she does carry that spirit. And she's like, "Do I get to go to work with you today?" She enjoys coming to work, and it helps her just process the world. Like some days we'll come home and she'll say, "Mom, we have a home, and some people don't have a home." Or she'll say, "Wow, I'm thankful that we have a car and some people don't have it." So she's just keenly aware of how blessed we are, and she knows that it's important to help other people. And so, even through just her expression and the way she sees the world, I could tell that she's kind of like picking up on the importance of supporting other people.
Wow, that is so fantastic. I love that. I love that. This, because to me, that, and you can counter this if you like, but God knew what he was doing when he gave her to you. He knew that what you do is your purpose. And everything about her was going to complement that which he needed for you to do.
Absolutely.
And that's fantastic.
That's 100% true.
I love
And
that.
she ushered in my purpose for sure. Little known fact, and it might be TMI, but I was diagnosed as infertile way when I was like 14 years old, when I even entered into reproductive age. I had some things going on, and they said, well, you can't have any babies, just to let you know. But just FYI, there are other things that you could try. You could do IVF, you could do like all these other things. So when I had her, even that, she was my miracle baby. And then to have that influence ushering me into maternal health advocacy, she absolutely ushered in my purpose and is aligning me to be able to do what I truly believe placed here to do. So I'm very grateful.
Very good. Very good. Listen, I really hope that I can only say in this moment in time that I hope that the people have heard what you've had to say. I'm not really sure about why this connection is so information. And if they have not, rest assured, we will do this again. And we will be in the same space at the same time to share it, because this is very good information. I love what she has had to say about the organization that she, the people in the description. All right. And we're going to let people know where they can come and find Joy Spenser of Equity Before Birth right in Durham, in the event they happen to need any of the services that you offer. Okay. So we were 15 minutes. It's happening the way it is, but I want to thank you all for joining us. We're going to right now, and I do apologize, I don't like a wonky signal because that means it's broken. And nothing about what Joy does, neither the things that I do, should appear broken to you, because it is very, very good and it's very helpful and it's needed in the communities. It's needed just in the world that we live in today. And there are some others who are doing some just to make sure that you, the people, are full aware of all that is available to you. So at this time, I'm going to draw our time to an end. There's so much more we could possibly share. I want you all to be in the description. You will also be able to find us on, you know what, Joy? After we get off of here, we're going to go ahead and go over to Facebook. I think you got a few minutes. Yes, we're going to jump over to Facebook, have this good old conversation. So go be my friend.
Okay. Sounds
on
good.
Facebook. And then you'll join me live. And we'll get to have this conversation all over again. How about that?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, sounds good. I love it. I love it. I see it.
Well, thank you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the
Well,
opportunity.
that's good. I'm glad you can hear me.
Yeah. And
I'm
I'm
glad
happy
you can hear me.
to
Yes.
chat
So
it
we're
up.
going to go have it. Thank you all for joining. Yes. Thank you all for joining us right here on E3. Think on these things. I am Takesha Michelle with, I don't know if she's saying it, but That's Joy Spenser of Equity Before Birth. We're going to talk to you all again on Facebook and or Instagram. So come check us out on Takesha Michelle, and we're going to talk more about Joy Spenser and Equity Before Birth. We'll see you all again very soon. Next Thursday, there will be a better signal because this is too great to not be heard well. We'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.